Southwestern Asians. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
excuse me, Southwestern Europeans. That's why they're different than them. Like, there's obviously a difference between Europeans.
This is something that you.
Okay, but if we talk about historically, okay,
I'm gonna solve this one for fucking all time right now because this is the dumbest fucking argument. Germany is literally north of fucking Rome. That's it. It's not northwest. It's not southwest. It's not upside down. It's fucking north. Get yourself a map. Look at it. Get a fucking compass. It's done. Move on.
End of story.
No, the Germanic, the Germanic people. We can look at modern state of Germany versus Germanic people. They're literally northwest of Rome.
Peppy, this is going to blow your mind. The majority of modern European inventions, if you subscribe to this history, Ashkenazi Jewish.
That's fine, but yeah, I don't care about that part.
Right?
Yeah,
okay, so where is this white supremacy?
Okay. Maybe you don't consider Ashkenazi Jews white. That's fine if you don't. I don't really care.
No, I don't consider them white. I consider them Asian.
Oh, amazing. Okay, that's fine.
Oh, let's go there. That'd be a good transition.
Yeah, Ashkenazi Jews are on average more intelligent than European Gentiles. I'll concede to that argument. That's why I'm not going to debate it.
Is that who I think of my compound?
Timothy,
What is the culture of study?
Are we going down this road, or where do you want to go? It is the
Shit.
Jewish angle. I think that's where we left off.
You're so chill.
Let's do it.
You're so
I mean,
cool.
the app do love Jews, man. So,
I don't know. What do you think? Should we go down this road? I don't know.
Arabs, not Jews.
what you think, Joe?
This is all Beamer's fault.
If I fucking night.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the minor.
Are you gonna say that this app love the Jews but don't just love the black people? Look at the numbers. Look at the trenches and the ghettos of Clubhouse. It's all black. This app is all black. This app is all black.
Guys, are you guys seriously going to see that there's a difference? Look, here's Pepe.
I think Pepe needs to get a new room, a map, and go live in the.
Suck your fucking dick, you mission faggot. But if we look at Europeans, are we not going to say that there is an ethnic and cultural huge difference between? Shut your fucking faggot retard mouth. Are we not going to say that there isn't a huge difference between what we see even today, the northwestern Europeans, i.e. the people from the northern half of France, Switzerland, the UK, Scandinavia, and in comparison, shut your fucking mouth.
They're not called.
Okay. Versus the Western Europeans that are fucking, let's just say from parts of France, from.
I think that's considered the northwest of Europe, but you gotta get a map and figure out what France and Gaul is versus what the Germans and the Viking barbarian. You got it all confused, Pepe. What an interesting conversation. Thank you so much, everybody, moderators, putting this together. Another Dr. Pepe lecture. He called me a faggot Mishling just a couple moments ago. This little fucking rodent. It's his whole life, this app, his lectures, his history lessons, it's his whole life. Hasn't touched a woman in years.
It's a shit. But we would obviously see that, like, if we look at Western Europe, parts of France, especially Italy, Spain, Portugal, are considered culturally much different than other parts of Western Europe. We can look at Eastern Europe. Yes, when it comes to the Balkans, okay, and the Slavs, they're much different from the Westerners. And we can look at the Baltic regions. We can look at the Baltic regions of the fucking far north. They're still culturally somewhat relatively different than Scandinavia. Like
too.
So, why we can use East versus West, But I'm sorry, there is this gradient north, primarily the Catholic countries that exist in southern.
Don't be
Wallace, you
sorry.
stupid faggot. Just because I'm not a mod right now, you think being modded, you think you can just have a lot. Okay, but you know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna kick you out of every room from now on, and I'm going to abuse you and pick on you because you're a fucking piece of shit and you're a pussy. You're somebody who will only speak out
We
when
got
you
him!
see that I don't have
He's
when you
breaking
see that I don't have a mod badge.
Oh,
guess
you're
what,
the
faggot?
mod
You suck dick.
Oh,
Right now, when you see that I don't have a mod badge,
Oh,
you want to run your fucking mouth, pussy. So you're gonna be treated like a little bitch that you are.
doesn't have a mod badge.
Obviously, you're somebody who's a bootlicker, so you're going to be treated as such.
Do you only attack Pepe when he's not modded?
That is absolutely
I'm sick of
true.
this diatribe. Can we hear it from other people?
No, just shut your faggot mouth, you fucking stupid bitch. You were literally in my room for years. Okay, now you want to talk shit, so I'll treat you like the little bitch that you are.
You should.
No, so Pepe is actually correct on this point. So there is a marked distinction between Northern Europeans and Southern Europeans. It's well written about and documented. The only exception I would take to what he said is when he made the distinction between Balkans and the Nordic countries, the Scandinavians, and I think he probably just misspoke, but yeah, otherwise everything was right.
No, I was saying Balkan.
Hi, moderators. I'm just wondering, how much longer will Pepe's history lecture go on for? Could we maybe get some new speakers, introduce some new topics? And he's abusing Wallace here. Wallace is only saying, don't say sorry. Come on, moderators. Let's change topics, change speakers. The Pepe show is getting a little old. My comments on YouTube, people are saying, can we get a new speaker? And moderators, if you could just put Pepe in the goo for 10 minutes, or you know what, give him a mod if you want. Fuck it. He loves his mod powers so much because it's the only thing he's got going on in his life is his little green bean when he gets green beamed up in a room. Go ahead, just give him the green bean. Let's see how long he'll go tonight. The YouTube live is running.
I want to hear what he has to say.
Don't
Oh, he's
let me down, faggot.
no more. Continue.
Go ahead.
Well,
you,
anyways, so do you see my point, Pepe?
No, I see it. I'm not somebody who looks at things in black and white. I just think like.
No, I'm saying you
He does
misspoke
it?
when you said Balkans because you meant Baltic.
Sure, and I'm not. Yeah, I guess that's where I misspoke. I mean, Europe's a rather unique place, and there's as you live in Europe. I didn't grow up there. I would say geographically, it's not
Well, you should
that
come
big
over.
of a
You should
place,
come over.
but very different. You culturally,
Come and visit, I'll
linguistically,
show you
Americans
around.
cannot, I don't think, can appreciate like how in such short proximity you get people that are have much different cultures and history. Very long history has helped shape that.
Can I ask a question to kind of bring it back to the, we didn't really get a huge, Timothy, I really want to hear your answer, but is Othello there, Othello?
Northwest Europe. Shut the fuck up, faggot. Northwest Europe. Not the North. Don't you know where the Gauls running? You're fair, shut up. Right. Edward! That's basically Pepe in a nutshell over the past 5 years. I hope you've all enjoyed my impersonation. Pepe is a midget faggot Corsican who hasn't gotten a blowjob in 6 years because he's been on this app nonstop giving his little history lectures, as you've all just witnessed. Northwest Europe.
Hey, Pepe, are you really Corsican?
Hell
I
yeah!
didn't know
He's
you were
not
Mexican.
Mexican.
For little person.
He's black.
He would prefer little person.
I didn't know you were coursing.
So, Mike Allen, what was your question?
Oh, yeah. So I asked Cypher, and I don't know if you were trying to answer, but I'd like to hear your answer, Timothy. Othello, any of the black guys on stage. I haven't talked to anybody. But is this statement true? White people have created nothing to benefit civilization ever. And if they have, it was because it was stolen from black people. Would you guys agree with that statement? Or do you believe white people have contributed?
No, I mean, I would fairly say that's a false statement. I mean, I think white people have definitely contributed. But I would say by default, because you guys are the masses, I mean, think if the roles was reversed and we was in the positions that y'all was in, I think we would have had them inventions. You know, we would have had more of an impact. But I think you guys are just, you guys overruled people, like Cypher was saying. Like, I mean, so, but to say you guys didn't contribute is that's a lot.
Othello, don't forget your answer, but quick follow-up, Timothy. Do you believe white people have been an overall benefit or overall detriment to civilization?
I think overall, I think you guys, that's tough, man. I think it's like 50-50, man.
All right.
I think half of
That's
your
fair.
race is good, and I think the other half wants to put people down if they're not, aligned with the white allegiance. So, I think it's 50-50.
I'm a glass half full guy. Othello, do you think white people have done anything to benefit society? Or civilization, not just society, not
No,
modern
definitely.
society.
You guys definitely have. All I ask is that you give props from the people that you did take from, like like the Greeks and Romans. They were taught by the Egyptians.
But if you look at the last 500 years,
Hold on. I'm
if we-
speaking.
He wasn't done,
Okay. You're not done?
So the
I wanted to put a
He
comment.
wasn't
Let
done.
him finish. So the Greeks
Okay,
and
Wallace,
Romans.
I'm gonna mod abuse you like
Pepe,
horribly.
I wanted to tell you something. I didn't done my.
Hold on,
Sorry,
my
son.
brother never finished talking, man. I gotta let him finish. The Greeks and Romans, got a lot of their
So
pantheon.
can I finish my?
Oh my goodness.
Jesus Christ, why don't you guys let that fucking person talk?
Greeks and Romans got a lot of their pantheon, a lot of their gods, a lot of their mathematics, a lot of different things, a lot of their architectural prowess from the Egyptians. They were like Egyptian fanboys. You know what I mean? And
Would you consider Egyptian history black history?
I would consider African history.
So in other words, the white-skinned people from North Africa. But the reality is, though, is if you look at the last 500 years,
Hold on.
the last 500 years,
Pepe, why don't you?
literally, we can look at questioners that will include Ashkenazi Jews. Because the last
You can't
they
even
were
take
not
someone
included.
else talking. He
Literally,
has
all of
to
us,
push his
almost all of your inventions
He
the
has to
last
push
500
his
years come from people
Yo,
from the
can
West,
someone
including
read
Jews. That is a
You
fucking
just
fact.
listen to Pepe non-stop for 40 minutes. So, Pepe, hold on, Otello. Pepe, do you feel that people are turning against you, man? Is it a Pepe versus everybody type
No,
of
we love
mindset?
Pepe.
No, I will. Okay, look, I like to fight. That's the thing. Is I will fight all of you faggots. I
I'll
have
stand
zero
on it.
problem
It's
doing it.
popular.
Okay, so, and the Egyptians, maybe when Rome and Greece came around, when they conquered Egypt, maybe they became more fair-skinned. But they were darker. And if you look at the Nubians of Aswan, they're still very dark people. So I would consider them African inventions. Also, too, give credence to Islam and its 700 rules of Spain, Portugal, parts of Italy, and
700 years of terrorism, rape, destitution, terror, violence, illegality. revolution, murder.
Created
Sorry,
Islam,
we're allergic.
it was there for 700 years. Like, think about that. Longer than the U.S. has been around. 700 years bringing high architecture, high mathematics. I mean, yeah, a lot of it was taken from.
What happened? What happened the year that the
hold on.
Spanish ended up kicking them out in 14
Hold on.
in the late
You can't
1400s?
even take it.
They literally had the Spanish
Can you
golden
just let him
years.
finish?
They
You're
literally
gonna
conquered
be
half the
Can't
fucking
even
world.
take it. And I'm not even calling the people that ruled all the way black. There were Indian, Africans. There were, I guess you will call Arabs. It was a mix. It was a mixed bag. But they were there for 700 years bringing, they built castles that are still there. You could go around to the castle of the Moors.
Yeah, and
And
they
not
got
just-
kicked.
hold on,
They got
hold on.
kicked the fuck out. Like they deserved to be
I
kicked
know
out.
that. They were there for 700 years. Now, what did they bring? Universities, high art, high mathematics, high music.
Is that
had
why
a lot
it's
of
one of the most economically underdeveloped fucking
Hold on,
countries?
he can't take it. He can't take it. Just give.
Yeah, but you're talking about Arabs, right? You're not talking about black people.
Why you guys interrupt
It wasn't just
Pepe?
Arabs. It wasn't just Arabs. So give.
They literally, the Moors were not
Hold
black.
on.
Jesus Christ, will you guys just shut up and have
Othello will
fun?
never be able to finish, man. It's impossible, brother. Just
They can't take it.
give it up, man.
I was just interested in your thoughts, Othello, on like chaos and Gala and Horus, so the original, like the first set of gods. Chaos, Gaia, the earth, the sky, and then you have the Titans before it preceded, and then you have the Minuans and other societies. And I would have said they're more closely related to Near East cultures, but you went in a different approach in saying they took them from the pharaohs, where I can see that implication, but I thought more closely a lot of those Titans were more relevant in more Eastern philosophies, but
When
was
you
curious,
go
though.
when you go look at Zeus, when you go look at the Greek pantheon inspired the Roman pantheon, right? But you can also, every Greek god has an Egyptian counterpart. So, and then I can show you that later. I can send that to you right there. So give credence and give props to Islam and everything that it brought to Europe for that 700 years. High architecture, things that you guys wouldn't cook, and then propelled yourself for your war.
hold on, I'm not Greek,
Hold on. You went into your enlightenment off of the back of Islam. You have to call a spade a spade, and yes, you expelled them.
But you haven't
It was
interviewed
after
enlightenment.
700 years. 700 fucking years. So give credence to Islam. Give credence to the
Why didn't they build the Hagia Sophia on their own? Why did they have to repurpose it and steal it from the fucking Byzantine Christians?
Because you have to understand, Islam was raping, pillaging, and they was running through all North Africa. They was running through that whole shit.
Are you gonna demand an answer, Pepe?
A lot of the information that Islam took, and when they brought the Enlightenment to Europe, I guess Pepe wants to call it Northwest Europe, a lot of that shit came from their time in Egypt, when they conquered in 600 AD, and the time before that. So you got to give credence. It's not like white people just popped up and became the shit, and now we're
Credence,
under
is
their
that like
rule.
Clearwater?
It was Western Europe. But I agree with a lot of things you're saying, but they did not bring the Enlightenment to Europe. But,
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
But, no,
They're
what's called the
the wrong
Enlightenment.
thing. You can do this professionally,
What year
please, one at a time.
What year is
No.
the Euro? What year is the what year are you importing?
Euro, let him establish a conversation and then follow up.
Okay,
What
fine.
year did the Moors get expelled, Euro?
Did you hear that, Euro? Sorry.
I was just told to let him expand his point.
Oh, no, I know. He asked you a question.
What
I'm
year?
sorry.
Shut up.
1492.
1492. And then what happened in 1492?
Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Okay,
Spanish Golden Ages.
Not the Enlightenment.
I know yes, it happened later. So once you guys took the rule back, the castles had already been built. Cordoba, the universities had already been built. They had already been 700 years of high art, high
The
mathematics, high
universities
science,
came from
high
Bologna,
architecture. High
not
architecture, right?
from Spain.
All you guys
so-
did was just put on those robes.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
not
let
true.
somebody
Now,
respond.
listen, you
Let
did
somebody
advance
respond.
it.
That's a
Listen,
historian.
Mike Allen, you did advance it. You did contribute it. You did take it to another level. Now we're in this modern time. So you're saying, is it more of a contribution? Well, you have to look at where we are now. We're at the point of AI data. You gotta
No,
look around.
I agree with you if your point is that the Arab
You have to look at the
civilization
construction of the ozone layer.
during the golden age of Islam,
Look at the destruction of
they
the
did
ozone
keep
layer. What
academia
the
alive at a time when the West did not. That's absolutely true.
For
And-
700
and-
years, baby.
Yeah, and
the? 700
it's
years,
because
baby.
they studied the ancient Greek text and were open.
And
they
the
later
Egyptians
went
as
through
well.
a period where they decided that
Thrill with listen, lust of the light. Oh man, my man, come careering out of the night of Pan, 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 come over the sea. From Sicily and from Arcady, roaming as Bacchus with fawns and parks, and nymphs and satyrs for thy guards, on a milk-white ass come over the sea, to me, to me. Come with Apollo in bridal dress, shepherdess and Python. Come with Artemis silken shod, and wash thy white, thy beautiful God, in the moon of the woods on the marble mount, the dimpled dawn of the amber fount. Dip the purple of passionate prayer in the crimson shrine, the scarlet snare, the soul that startles in eyes of blue, to watch thy wantonness weeping through the tangled grove, the gnarled bole of the living tree that is spirit and soul, and body and brain. Come over the sea, O Pan, devil or God, to me, my man, come with trumpets sounding shrill over the hill. Come with drums low muttering from the spring. Come with flute and come with pipe. Am I not right? I who wait and writhe and wrestle with air that hath no boughs to nestle, my body weary of as a lion and sharp as an ass. Come, oh come, I am numb with the lonely lust